Hi, I'm Kate. I'm neurodivergent. I have severe chronic PTSD, and 2 years ago, due to a seemingly small and insignificant um, accident at work, I became disabled. Um, so, over the last couple of years, I've gone through a couple of spinal surgeries and um, been unable to work. I've been living on disability. Uh, in my dream job, I'm an artist and an author. I've written 10 paranormal fiction novels, and my art so far still qualifies as a hobby. I haven't managed to sell much of it, but I enjoy making it, and that's what's important. So I've always been creative, and this last couple of years being home and on disability has really brought home the fact that I need to be able to work from home. I need to be able to do something creative, and I need to be able to work with other people, but do it in a way where I can also get the rest I need. So that means pretty much working from my computer. And it's been a challenge to find something that fit all those buckets that I could, pretty much either set my own hours or work um, laying down in bed if I had to, because of the pain I still have in my left leg. I have some nerve damage, I think. One of the doctors says I do. Um, so I tried to join a boot camp for software development because in college, my friends were the tech kids, and I was really interested in seeing what they were doing and how they were creating the stuff that they were creating and what they were doing. And I remember when computers were DOS prompt and you could see all the code. You had to put code in for everything, even World of Warcraft was all DOS prompt. And I was interested in it, but not enough to learn it myself. And my friends were more likely to tell me to go draw something or, make a costume or something. I can make a full Wench's Renaissance costume in probably under an hour. Um, and eventually I decided I wanted to learn a little bit more about coding. So I decided to go take a boot camp and discovered doing that I can't sit still for that long. It hurts my back too much. And I tried a couple of things. I tried a full-time boot camp, I tried part-time, and I just couldn't do it. Part of it was I was under a lot of stress um, from my injuries. I was also taking care of my father who had Alzheimer's, who is now in care, and there was just too much going on. I couldn't do it. Um, it was frustrating for me because I really did want to learn this and I really did want to do well at it, and I just couldn't do it. So um, I kind of floundered for a little while. I tried to find other ways of, making a living from my computer, and nothing was working. I tried, rebuilding my art website. I tried working on my books, but I seem to have somehow along the line lost the love of writing my books. I was so excited when I started, and they've gotten really good reviews, but it's hard to sit down and write anymore. Um, and then a friend of mine who's an HR director told me about a platform for learning. They have a software development design, and they also have a few other courses, including UX and UI design, which is user experience and user interface interaction, how this to make a website or an app look pretty. Which right up my alley. So when she told me that she'd found this website, she actually sent me the link for it. Um, and it's $499. And there is, let's see, there's a dedicated teacher for each course that they teach. There are mentors and coaches. It's self paced. All the modules are laid out. You work through them in order to learn the skills that you need to learn. And if I'm in too much pain, I can do it from bed, or I can pause if I need to and not worried that I'm going to be um, liable for thousands of dollars in training if I can't do it. There's a really supportive student community. Um, and it ticked all the boxes. Being on disability, it's, tricky to come up with even that much funding, but it was worth doing. It's worth investing in myself and in my future. And um, so this was something I'd wanted to learn. I wanted to learn how to build apps. I wanted to learn how to make everything look pretty. That's what I liked best about software design, was how to code it to make it look pretty, using HTML and CSS. But so this, I determined I was going to do it, and so far I'm really liking it a lot. Uh, it's well laid out. I've told you all the points that make it important, make it work for me. I can do it at my own pace. There's a supportive community, so I'm not doing it completely in a vacuum. I've seen some free things, which are actually super good. Like, I really like Free Code Camp. It's wonderful, but it's, you're doing it in a vacuum, really. And this is just great for me, and I'm more likely to do it because I'm paying for it. Like the Free Code Camp, I can, you know, oh, whatever. It's easier to just forget about it. But this one I'm actually paying for. So it makes, the way my brain works, it makes me more likely to go do it. And I'm really enjoying it. The teacher's awesome. He's from Wales, and his name is Anthony Conboy. He's on YouTube. He's got tons of videos about UX design. And for me, I grew up in Ireland, a large part of my growing up years. So hearing even the Welsh accent to me, a lot of my friends were Welsh or English when I was younger. So for me, that's a really comforting thing. And it makes me want to sign in and, and do the lessons every day. It's a comforting, homey feeling for me, just hearing his voice, which is wonderful. And he's neurodivergent like me, which is great. So in a different way, but it's nice to see that, differently abled people are being really successful at what they choose to do, and he's really enjoying what he's doing, and it comes across in the videos, and that's wonderful. And if you're wondering, yes, I am an affiliate now, and I do get a cut of the profits if you sign up using my link, which is in the bio below. Thank you. This, honestly, I'm only a couple of weeks into the course. I've been doing it every day, so I think I'm about 40% through the course at this point, and I love it. I'm really enjoying it. I don't know for sure what's going to happen after graduation, obviously. Some people say it's easy to get a job. Some people say it's not. It really depends on the person and how you present yourself, and how good your portfolio is, and how well you show your thinking process in your portfolio. But Course Careers really makes a point of helping you find a job. They have career development. They have all sorts of things in place to help you. That's their goal, is to get you a job, is to help you find a job. Basically, they don't get you the job, but they help you to find the job. And during this whole process so far, just even in these last few weeks, I have uncovered a new level of determination in myself. It's part of my depression and PTSD that comes along with my history, is it's really easy for me to quit stuff because the little voices in my head tell me you can't do this. And while I was in the midst of that one day, while I was doing this course, I was working on the first project for the course, and something in my brain just switched, and I was like, no, I can do this. I am smart. This is manageable. I can do this. And I did it. And I can't tell you how good that felt. It was amazing. So I found this program at exactly the right time for me. It was obviously a time when I was ready to really, step into being more determined and proactive in my life, and being able to follow through on things and work. I think I'm finally maybe working my way out of the depression that is part of my PTSD, and I am so grateful for that. And I'm grateful, for this course, that I'm learning something that I'm interested in. And, there is the possibility at the other side of it that I will get a really good job that is creative and teamwork that I can handle because it's through the computer, rather than having to be around people all the time, and pays very well. I mean, I think starting salary. I live near Silicon Valley, in California, so starting salary in around my area is around between 70 to 90,000 a year, probably around 70 for a junior UX designer. But um, I'm looking forward to seeing where this is going. I've learned through this whole experience that trying something new is scary, but if you're really determined about it, if I'm really determined about it, determined to make my life better, to learn something new, to be good at what I'm doing, then I can do it. I can work through the depression, and that's amazing for me because I've let it rule my life for a long time. Um, and it's come down to if if you're facing something that you think you really want to do and you can feel some excitement around it, just do it. You're worth investing in yourself. It's you're worthy of the investment. Um, and as I said, for UX design, UX UI design, this program is wonderful. It's the most affordable way I've found to do it, with a supportive community, a dedicated teacher, mentors, coaches. Um, the coursework is in small chunks that are easy to handle and easy to follow. You have a lot of creative leeway. Um, and I mean, for me, this is just a really wonderful thing to be doing. And hopefully I will end up with a career that I can do from my computer, you know, whether I can sit up or whether I have to do it from bed or the couch. um, so, and like I said, it's a fraction of the cost of boot camps, which is huge, especially if, you're like me and you know, in your 40s and having to change career because of a disability. So that's my shameless plug for Course Careers, and my encouraging speech for if you're shifting careers or if you're determined to do something to better your life, go for it. Do it. You're worth it. And if you are considering Course Careers, check my link in the bio because that really helps me out too. You'll get a $50 off, I believe, and I get a percentage of the course fee, which really helps me out too. So you're helping yourself and you're helping me. So thank you.